Good morning, everyone. It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hope you're having a great morning this morning. Saturday morning, coffee kind of morning. I want to continue my albums to discover series with Discogs Shuffle. Last time when I shuffled, I came up with this great album here. Mr. Lawrence Gowan, or Gowan as he's known. Strange Animal. Very successful album for Mr. Lawrence Gowan. And we're going to have a look. So it's on the Columbia label. Nothing special about the label. There's Mr. Gowan himself there. Very 80s look. Sorry. Very 80s look for Mr. Lawrence Gowan. There's a better picture of him there. It's a great album. It put him on the map, and as he was a struggling artist, his first debut didn't do all that well. He had a previous band called Reinhold that was fairly successful in Canada, but only lasted for about 5 years. So, getting back to Lawrence Gowan, born in Scotland but raised in Canada, actually Scarborough, Ontario, which is about 2 hours west of here, near Toronto, a suburb of Toronto, basically. He's been a solo artist and also a lead singer for Styx since 1999. His solo work is mostly pop rock, progressive rock. An amazing keyboardist, vocalist, singer-songwriter, of course, also guitar player. He began his career in 1974. Actually got a degree from the Royal Conservatory of Music in Toronto at the age of 19. So he's no slouch on the keyboards for sure. Formed a local band, as I said, called Reinhold, who did okay in the Toronto and area circuit. But after 5 years, they broke up. And he dropped the name Lawrence Gowan, just went to the stage name of Gowan, and then went from there. So his first solo album, self-titled, also featured Kim Mitchell on guitar. Kim Mitchell, of course, of Max Webster fame, great Canadian artist. If you don't know Max Webster, check these guys out. There's awesome progressive rock albums and band. I've seen them a few times. I've seen Kim Mitchell 3 or 4 times. 3 singles from that release: Victory, Give In, and Keep Up the Fight. But the album, as I said, did so-so. Didn't really do all that well. Didn't chart. So he took off to Scotland and Ireland to find his roots. Began writing some tracks, which would eventually become Strange Animal, the album. And English producer Dave Tickle called him and said he would produce Gowan's next album, which was pretty kind of cool. So because he's kind of getting a name for himself and becoming recognized in the area, David Tickle gathered up Peter Gabriel's backing band to play on the recording, which is kind of cool. It was also recorded at Starling Studios, owned by none other than Ringo Starr. And Ringo Starr would pop in every once in a while during the recording, and he loved the sound that he was hearing out of Gowan, which is that's so awesome to just show up at a recording studio owned by Ringo Starr. There was reading something that Ringo was in the kitchen dancing away when he was listening to the recording of this album. So that's kind of cool. Huge hits off of this one, of course, Strange Animal and A Criminal Mind. It's also Guerrilla Soldier and Cosmetics. And then also he became the lead singer in Styx. Actually, he backed up Styx on one of their tours. Tommy Shaw liked what he heard, asked him to play on some of their albums and some of the recordings because obviously they needed a lead singer, and became a permanent member of Styx. And their latest album, The Mission, he plays on 3 or 4 tracks and sings on these. Watching some of their videos, he leaps from his. He's got a rotating piano, first off, and then he leaps like 10, 15 feet in the air onto the stage when he's singing these great songs. I was trying to find a picture of him in here. I think, yeah, here he is here. So there he is there, and playing guitar here. So he fits right in. He wasn't comfortable singing their famous song "Babe," and he just felt it wasn't for him. So Styx actually allowed him to sing "Strange Animal" on their tour, which is kind of cool, and it's become a very popular song with the crowd. "Strange Animal." So he's a pretty cool guy. He's played here a few times in Belleville, Ontario. And in 2018, the Criminal Minds song was certified platinum in Canada. So it took a while for that song to become platinum, but it's a big hit with people. And if you don't know Strange Animal, definitely check them out. Check the song out. It's a great song. When the album was recorded, it reached number 5 on the charts in Canada. Very well sung, well performed. Obviously an 80s sound, pop, rock, some progressive rock. Criminal Minds, a very deep, dark sound, but it's a cool sound just the same. And definitely an album to discover and listen. So I'm always promoting Canadiana. This is a great, if you're into 80s pop and rock and progressive rock, it's a great start. Check out Lawrence Gowan with Styx as well. I know Styx doesn't get their due on the vinyl community, but The Mission was a concept album by Tommy Shaw, and Lawrence Gowan does a great job. So check him out. Definitely an album to discover. So let's see what's next. So I go to my Discogs. If I can find it, here we go. Discogs, my Discogs. It's my collection. I don't have anything chosen right at the moment. So you can go up to the ladder. And then I hit the shuffle button. Or the random item button, it's called. What comes up next? Oh, cool. Muse, An Order of Symmetry. It's hard to see with the glare. Love the Muse. Great band. So that's my next one to discover. Enjoy. Have yourself a wonderful day. Hope you're enjoying this series. I'm having a lot of fun because it's just getting me rediscovering all these great artists and bands. And once you dig in and you find stories like, the Ringo Starr story with Lawrence Gowan and that type of thing, and Styx allowing him to play his hit song on their stage, which is pretty cool for Styx to do that. Styx right now is Tommy Shaw and J.Y. Young. I mean, that's pretty much Styx right now. Every other member has either retired or gone, left, or unfortunately passed away. But to accept a Canadian, first of all, in and allowing them to play one of his songs is pretty cool. And even though I think they did Dennis DeYoung wrong, an amazing artist on his own, and they're still talking about it. I mean, let it go, let it go, let it go. But taking that away from Styx, it's cool to see a Canadian as part of a huge group like that. And they're still making music, and a lot of great bands are still making music, which really inspires you to get definitely deeper into these bands. So anyway, that's all I have to say. I could ramble on for hours. I'm not gonna. But again, hope you enjoy this series. I'm having a lot of fun with it, and have yourself a great day. Take care. Bye now.